Hey everybody, what's going on? We're back for another episode of Lightning Returns. Last time we defeated Noel in an epic battle, and he's come to his senses. He doesn't want to kill the savior anymore. So after that, we accept a little side quest where Vanille, the priestess of the cathedral, has lost something really valuable, and it turns out it might be somewhere near the warehouse area. So, as I said last time, I'm going to try to complete this side quest before the day is over, and that means making good use of chronostasis. Basically, there's only like less than half an hour of in-game time, which is like literally just a minute of real time. But, oh look, I can fight this thing first. You know, this thing in the Chaos Infusion is actually not easy. But I still won't really show it on screen, since we've already seen this battle. Awesome. Beating anything in a Chaos Infusion gets you at least 1 EP, regardless of what you're facing. So even if you're facing like the easiest thing, you'll still get at least 1 EP. And they give quite a lot of money, so it's always worth fighting. Alright, we're down in the warehouse area now. Let's see what we can find. I don't really remember this side quest being a thing. I may have just missed it entirely. In my first playthrough of the game. Oh, this is not the warehouse area. What the hell am I thinking? Gotta walk around here. Okay. Back alleys. Nope, not here. What the heck am I even looking for? Some kind of item. Oh, that looks strangely suspicious.
There's a chance.
What's the story with the box?
Well, it was given to us by a customer, but they must have forgotten to address it.
Why don't you just give it back to that customer?
Well, that's where things get a bit sticky, you see. One of our new lads handled the package. Said some bigwig from the cathedral gave it to him. Asked if we could hold it for a while.
From the cathedral, huh? Let me guess. That bigwig is tied to the saint somehow, aren't they?
How'd you know that? That's amazing. The new lad was delivering packages to the saint's quarters when he met this person. Never even got their name or anything. We've really stuck our foot in it now. The Order is one of our biggest customers. We can't go back and admit we took a package from someone there without checking it.
I may be able to help you out. I'm looking for something that was taken from the cathedral. I'd like to check that box. If it's there, I'll return it myself. I'll take full responsibility for it.
I'd love to let you take a look, but I haven't been able to get it open. I'm thinking it's gonna have to be smashed open at this rate.
Fine, I can handle that.
Wait, what? Hold on, seriously? You're kidding, right?
No, not really.
Yeah, smashed open. That can be arranged. Just takes a couple of swings of my spear. Hey, stand aside. Yeah. Silver medal, and there we go. Crystal shard, that's the item we need.
Looks like there's a lot more to this than I know. If you don't mind, I'm just gonna look the other way on this one.
Could there be someone within the Order with a grudge against Vanille? Maybe I should talk to that woman from the Order again, Jeremiah. She might be able to answer some questions.
Yes, we have to deliver her this crystal shard anyways. Let's just quickly head back there. Oh no, my chronostasis ran out. Again. Alright, here we are.
Hey, is this the stone that Vanille's missing?
Oh, this rainbow sparkle, this sheen. Yes, this is it exactly. The saint will be thrilled to have it back, I'm sure.
I don't know how close you are with Vanille, but do you know why she cares so much about that particular stone?
I do. The saint confided the truth to me when it appeared lost forever. She told me that this stone, this very stone, was held clutched in her hand when she awoke from her crystal stasis 13 years ago. She claims this stone holds a special power. Every once in a very rare while, it shows a glimpse of the precious family who is lost to her now. I can tell she cares for them with all her heart.
Family? She must have meant Fang.
Oh my. You know know of Lady Fang? Yes, it seems it was possible for the Saint to sometimes get a glimpse of Lady Fang in the facets of that stone.
I can see why the stone meant so much to her. Tell Vanille I'm glad she has it back safe and sound.
Oh, I couldn't possibly give her that message. But you will have the chance to tell her yourself.
Huh?
The Holy Saint herself has expressed an interest in seeing you. And so I was asked to give you this. Here.
Surface entrance key. This will let us access the cathedral.
Key.
This is a copy of the key that unlocks the service entrance to the cathedral. The Saint has no duties at this hour and should be found in her chambers. The gates are locked. But if you use that key that you have there...
Then I'll be able to see Vanille.
Yes. Just thinking that I might get to see the Saint smile again fills my heart with nothing but joy and happiness.
Oh, and that's a quest complete too. Great. We get a garb called Paladin. Nice. And 6 magic. That's cool too. And obviously another soul. Let's just quickly take a look at this new garb. Paladin, I believe it's defensive. Yes, it's very defensive. Look at that. Comes with its own heavy guard level 3. And we get 2 passive abilities, Soul of the Holy Knight and Rune Guard. Soul of the Holy Knight, oh, that's pretty good. So increases magical resistance. And deals magic damage to guard for a certain period of time. Interesting. That is a very defensive garb. I might put that to use later because right now I don't have any like really you know what I like to do with my 3 schemas in my main setup is one offensive one, like right now it's Nocturne for me, so mainly physical offensive, one that's used for staggering enemies, so a lot of really powerful magic and you know, a high magic stat doesn't hurt either, but it doesn't really matter if you don't have that high magic stat. And then another one used for mainly just guarding, defending, and debuffing. So for now, I only have this deprotect. I do have a deshell, but at this point of the game, I don't really find the need to really, you know, have a garb set up specifically for debuffing. So I'm just gonna let that on. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that be for now, and give a quick visit to Vanille. Obviously you can't enter through the main gate, but you could enter from the side gate as we have just received that service entrance, you know, key. Alright. Let's see what's up here. I gotta remember to reapply the chronostasis. Time is gonna run out very quickly if I don't. No, there's nothing up here. Like literally, absolutely nothing. Okay. You see those guards guarding the cathedral? You could actually fight them if you attack them, but they're way too much trouble. And it's not nice to be, you know, mean. Okay, let's meet the Saint. There she is. Hi.
Lightning?
Long time no see, Vanille. You look well, and you haven't changed. You're just as I remember.
Me and everyone else. But you don't mean it like that, do you?
Vanille. We'd fought together once, a long time ago. We were comrades in arms in a battle against gods who toyed with human destiny. And at the end of that battle, she sacrificed herself. She turned into a great crystal pillar, rising from the plains of Pulse, holding a world full of people safe in the sky.
But then 13 years ago, she came back.
You again?
Oh.
So you two know each other.
Oh yes, we've been together ever since I woke up. Right, thick as thieves.
But Fang's not around.
Well, we woke up at the same time, and we were together for a while. But she left.
And you decided to stay behind under the protection of the Order? You must have a reason.
Uh-huh. There's something I have to do. It has to be me, and it has to happen right here.
There's a lot of chaos swirling around in here. I'd have thought the Order's Cathedral at least would still be clear.
Yes, I know. It hurts terribly. I understand. But it won't be long now. You'll be free soon.
Vanille, who are you talking to? What is this stuff?
A wind of sorrow, the lament of the dead. Can't you hear their voices? Lost souls crying out in pain and suffering.
You mean this wind is the dead?
Yeah, they've been drawn here, one after another. All the people who died after the chaos poured through the gate. They've been swallowed by the chaos, and now they're trapped inside. I can feel it. All their sadness, all their grief. They're swirling around me. Every single cry feels like a dagger. Right in my heart.
There must be so many millions of souls, and you feel all their pain? That can't be.
Our world is being destroyed. There's no place for them to come back to. And there's no way for them to be reborn anymore. So they're caught in the chaos with their pain. They just can't escape it. The Order believes that the souls have to be saved from their sorrow. They say the only way to do that is to offer them oblivion. Vanille's job is to call them to her so that can happen.
All of those souls at the same time? But Vanille, will you be able to handle all that?
I don't have any choice. Besides, if she doesn't, can you guess what will happen? This wind has been building for years. Layers of souls, a black hole of pain. Try and imagine how much energy is inside.
If it ever got out, all at once.
It'd be the end of this world, and the future as well.
Finally, I have you back. Did you run into a chaos infusion or something?
Yeah, but don't worry about it. I'm fine.
I'm glad to hear that. Oh, and Vanille was looking well. Don't you think so?
Hope, is it me, or do you sound happy? Does someone have a little crush?
What are you talking about, Light? Of course not.
That's it? That's all he had to say? Of course not? Wow. Okay then. That's pretty much all I wanted to get done in this particular day. So we're good to go. Oh no, wait. There's another side quest to be taken here, so let's just start it.
You look like you're enjoying yourself. Good book?
It's my journal. I've written in it for years. I read through it every day. It reminds me of the past. I'm retired, so I have plenty of time on my hands.
Those are all yours? Every single one?
I've been writing for 500 years now. That adds up, you know. The memories. I've experienced so much in those years. I've really led a great life. Nowadays, I find joy in reading about the past and enjoying freshly baked delicious muffins. That's all a simple man like me really needs.
The simple pleasures in life for a simple man.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, speaking of freshly baked muffins.
Fresh out of the oven, just the way you like them.
Excellent. Thank you very much, young man.
You say that to me every day. Change it up a little, will ya?
Oh, I'll think of something different for you tomorrow. Let me see here. There you go.
Thanks. See ya.
Marlin bakes the most mouth-watering muffins. They're exquisite. He even delivers them to me here personally every day.
That's nice. You two seem like you're old friends.
Well, I'd like to think we're more than that. Talking to him always cheers me up. I've never had a family of my own. To me, that friendly boy who brings me muffins every day is like the son I never had.
Great memories, great food, and great friends. What more do you need? Looks like you're all set.
Indeed I am. I know we don't have much longer in this world, but even if everything ends tomorrow, I'll have no regrets. Well, except for one little thing. It's about these journals. Well, I'm afraid I lost the first one some time ago. It chronicles the first 50 years of my life. 50 years.
You want it back, of course.
Yes, I do. I don't suppose I could ask. Well, do you think you could look around for it?
Well, this side quest actually leads to another whole chain of side quests. So it's really worth doing. So let's take it.
Sure, why not? I'll take a look. How will I know it's yours?
My name is written on the cover. I don't think you should have any problems recognizing it. Oh, and I'd like to ask you not to read it if you find it. Not to say my life has been all that exciting.
Of course. It'll be tricky to find, though. Is there anything else that might help? Do you remember where or when you lost it?
Well, it's a bit of a long shot, but I may have donated it with some of my old books by mistake a long time ago. If memory serves, they went to a woman named Mitka. She runs a secondhand shop, or used to. I'm afraid I don't know where she is now, or what she's doing.
Alright. So we're gonna have to go to another place to finish that quest. We just started that for now, though. Okay.
Right. You have to be in the Ark at 6 o'clock every morning to regulate the time distortion.
Just 10 minutes of in-game time left. I want to quickly restock my supply of potions.
Okay, next.
Here we go.
That's right, it'll cure what ails you.
Yeah, I use a lot when fighting things in Chaos Infusions, because they're tough sometimes. Okay, we have a really good amount of money actually. 18k? Cool. That's about it.
Please visit our hotel.
Let's just let the day end and move on to the next day. There we go. Second day is over. So since we are done with the main quest in Luxerion, we're not necessarily done with everything we can do in Luxerion. Like there's still a lot of other side quests we can do. I will come back to that. But the next main quest I'm going to be starting is not the Wildlands. I know I've already visited the Wildlands, but that's not what I want to do next. The next place I want to do is the Dead Dunes, which is like a huge desert. We haven't visited that yet, but we will as our next destination.
making a triumphant return.
You again.
Wait, can you hear me? I'm getting your feelings.
Buzz off, Hope. He does like to talk, that one. But jeepers, that was some showdown. Didn't go like I thought.
How so?
Okay, pop quiz. You get a special treat if you can tell me who showed Noel the Oracle Drive recording.
I'm guessing you?
Boy, I really underestimated the Shadow Hunter. I never expected he'd sabotage the prophecy himself.
After you went to all that trouble to set it up, my heart bleeds for you.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I didn't want it to go down any more than you. I'm happy it didn't. The world in that prophecy wasn't real. It was just a pretty fake. Like this god of yours, Bhunivelze. You know he's not omniscient. There are some things even he can't see.
Things he can't see? Things like this?
Oh, you're sharp as a knife, aren't you? When did you get to know so much about things? Still, I wonder if God knows his servant has her own agenda.
You don't know what you're talking about.
That's it. As I said, each main quest gives you an extra fruit on the tree, which gives you 1 extra day of time.
Well, it's that time again.
Yeah, it is, Hope. But first, let me collect my chest. Floating cube. Arise. Oh, that's cool. So the ability Arise, it costs 3 EP to use. Basically, revives you from battle, kind of like a Phoenix Down. But you don't have to have 3 EP to use it. You can actually use it as long as you do not have 0. Like even if you don't have 1, you have like a fraction of 1 EP. You can still use Arise. It will just heal you by a little bit less when you revive. Okay, Hope, what do you have to say?
Once upon a time, Noel was one of the leaders. He helped us in the struggle against the chaos. When the Order took the reins of power, he went underground, but he didn't disappear. He worked from the shadows to help keep the peace.
Oh, there's plenty to find out about Noel and Vanille. I'm just gonna let these play, and at the end of these, I'm gonna end off the episode.
If the prophecy in the Oracle Drive is true, then maybe I should have died. That would be the best if it brings out the best possible future for everyone.
I'm not so sure about that. The moment you die, you'll have failed in your mission as savior. And that, in turn, means you could not save Noel's soul. What would happen to him then?
You're saying those images in the Oracle Drive weren't real? Those scenes where everyone looked so happy and safe? They were no more than just a pretty fake.
They were just pictures. There's no way to see into the hearts of the people you saw in them. Vanille and Fang turned into a giant crystal pillar, and together they held up an entire world. We were all supposed to be in it together, but in the end, the entire burden fell on their shoulders. So you see, they have to be helped. We don't have any choice. We owe them.
Alright. Hope had surprisingly little to say this time around. Anyways, next time we come back, I'm going to begin the main quest in the Dead Dunes, and hopefully finish that up in the next day, and also tie up a couple of loose ends back in Luxerion. I can't obviously finish all the side quests. There are a lot of side quests, but obviously I'm going to try to finish as many of them as possible. So thank you guys for watching this episode of Lightning Returns, and return next time and we'll begin a brand new main quest.